Hello and welcome to episode 11 of Minecraft Through the Spyglass, the series where we play through a world and update through all versions of Minecraft and collect unobtainables along the way. Last episode we got our enchanted armor, and in this episode we're going to get some more unobtainables and do something that has been in the background and needed to be done for a long time, and we're going to get us a beta sign over our beta section. So that has been bugging me for some time, but now we have the beta sign that for some reason keeps, when I see it, it looks like it says Beth. I don't know why it's doing that, but it is. Maybe it's just the angle I'm looking at it from. But now that we have that done, I think our next goal is just going to be updating to pre-release 4. I've pretty much gotten everything done and built that I want to in the beta section. Unless I just get bored and want to add something. So I think we're just going to finish up the beta unobtainables. So let's go ahead and jump into pre-release 4. Alright, so I have my backup made and we are in pre-release 4 here, as you can see. And I just wanted to show you guys that I have renamed my world to Ouroboros. That's the snake that eats itself. I just thought it was a kind of cool name for this world. But I also made it in rainbow text, which I don't know if that's unobtainable, but I think it might be. I think eventually you can't make it different colored text in later versions, but I'm not sure. So let's go ahead and jump in and get started on these unobtainables. I do want to check to see, I don't know when, I think the enchanted stuff should already be updated. Last episode I was keeping it a surprise as to what happens with the enchanted armor and tools, and I think it should already show up. So let's check that, and it does. So as you can see, the tools and armor here are feather falling enchanted stuff. So a pretty cool unobtainable. I am curious to know if you can combine two to make feather falling 2, and if so, I will probably spend some time doing that and then making some dupes of it. So I'm glad that's worked. So now what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and make some iron tools, and the first thing we need to get is silk touch. So I'm going to spend some time rolling enchants and getting levels to get silk touch, and then we will go from there. Alright, so I kid you not when I tell you that we are on hour 5 of killing zombies so that we can get level 50 to enchant the pickaxe in the enchantment table. I knew it was going to take quite some time to get level 50. I did not think it was going to take 5 hours. I threw on some movies and have just been sitting here. Obviously, I have converted the spawner that we have found in a few episodes back into a makeshift farm. It's really poorly done, and I could probably make it better. But I thought this was going to be quick and easy. Obviously, that's not true. But here is level 50 with that kill, I think. Nope, one more kill. My original plan was to enchant a pickaxe, an axe, and a shovel with silk touch and fortune. And you can do that with each material, which would be a total of 15 different tools and materials, which would mean I need a total of 750 levels. But that doesn't account for all the times that I use the enchantment table, and it doesn't give me the correct enchantment. Because this is a RNG thing. I'm not guaranteed the enchantment right off the bat. There's a big probability that I won't be getting it the first few times. So with that said, I think instead I might just get one diamond pickaxe with fortune and silk touch on it instead of every type of tool and every type of material, and then we'll just dupe that and have that as our unobtainable, because 750 levels, if each time takes 5 hours, that's 5 hours times like 15. That's a long time to be just sitting at a farm. So what I think I'm going to do is get to the enchantment table, get the pickaxe made, save the game, and then we will just reroll enchants by reopening the previous save over and over until we get it. Alright, so the backup has been made. We are back at the enchantment table, and we are going to stick our pickaxe in there. And we're just going to keep rerolling like this until we get a higher level enchantment over on the right side. And the higher the level, basically the higher the chances of getting Silk Touch and Fortune. So I'm just going to do this for a little while. Ooh, there's 37. Let's try it. And we got efficiency 3. And as you can see, it took exactly 37 levels from my account, or from my person. So this is why we will be re-rolling these over and over. It took about, I would say, another hour of re-rolling, but as you can see, I used a level 33 enchant, and I got Unbreaking 3, Efficiency 3, Fortune 2, Silk Touch 1, which is like pretty high on how perfect this could be. Obviously, it could be Fortune 3, Efficiency 5, Unbreaking 4. No, Unbreaking only goes to 3. So it could be Efficiency 4, Fortune 3, Silk Touch. But I'm pretty happy with what we got. So now I'm just going to spend some time duping this up and then putting it in the unobtainable museum. So now that I have a Silk Touch pickaxe, which I have tested this, and the Fortune doesn't really do anything. The Silk Touch takes priority whenever you use it, so you do just get the blocks that you mine. I need to collect a couple things before we update with it, so we're gonna head over to where I know some ice is, which is either beside or behind this mountain over here, and collect some ice because we will need it for an upcoming unobtainable. Once we collect the ice, there are some other unobtainables that I can get with just the Silk Touch pickaxe. For the next unobtainable for this episode with our Silk Touch pickaxe, we are going to get double slabs. So in this version, whenever you pick up whenever you mine a double slabbed item, it drops as a double slabbed block. Pretty cool. I don't know what it turns into. I think it might just turn into a normal smooth stone slab or smooth stone block in later versions, but still pretty cool that we can pick it up here. And then there is one more that we're going to get in this episode, and then I think that'll be everything for beta unobtainables. So we might finish off this episode by just kind of like tweaking and finishing up the beta section. In the next episode, we can get into the official release of Minecraft. Alright, so here is another big unobtainable that we're going to be getting. It is going to be a spawner. We're going to collect a monster spawner in vanilla survival Minecraft, which is pretty cool. It's pretty much the same category as getting the in portal frame, in my opinion, so I'm pretty excited about this. So here we go. Ta-da! We have a monster spawner, which unfortunately does mean that our mini farm here no longer works, unless maybe I can replace it, which I don't think I can. So yeah, now we have a monster spawner. I thought maybe I would try and get some of the last two achievements done. The traveling 1k meters, or the kill a skeleton from 50 meters. So I had trapped a skeleton in here, and then I was walking to that torch right there, hoping I could kill it. But every time I walk out that far, it despawns. So then I thought maybe I could put the skeleton in a boat and it wouldn't despawn. But in this version, they don't go in boats, they just push the boats around, as you can see there. So I think the only way I can keep it from despawning is using a name tag, which obviously I don't have any. And I don't know if I really want to spend the time looking for another spawner room. So I think I'm just going to skip out on doing this in this episode, maybe even this version. We might just jump over to 1.0 in the next episode. With that said, let me go ahead and recap what we got in this episode. So I spent some time down in the Unobtainable Museum, and I have set spots for where each unobtained item should go using these diamond blocks, which these were made using duping methods. So eventually I will just delete these from the world. But this is just like a really super obvious marker, so I remember to put them in these spots. But obviously there's a lot of work that needs to be done down here, so I don't have them set up yet. Instead, I just have them in these chests here. So far we have the importal frames, stacked fishing rods, negative durability golden hose. Then this chest we have the feather falling wood tools, feather falling leather armor, iron tools, iron armor, gold tools, gold armor, diamond tools, diamond armor, and then eventually we'll have netherrack. Not netherrack, we'll have netherite feather falling stuff here. And then, of course, feather falling stone tools. Then we have these weird texture lily pads. I think those will eventually change into normal lily pads though. And then we have a double slabbed block here, which again, I think this turns into a normal smooth stone block eventually. Then we have our fortune and silk touch pickaxes and the monster spawner. And I think that's everything we have so far. And with that, I think we're going to go ahead and conclude this episode. This is another short one, but it's all in preparation for 1.0, honestly. There aren't any unobtainables in 1.0, so it's going to be mostly building focused. So hopefully we can get some cool stuff made in that section. Anyways, I will catch you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.